Hello everyone, Mr. Tradevester here. Welcome to part 3 of the Demystifying VeVe Mint number series. Today I will go over the second category, which I ended up calling the Minto Meanings. So once again, if you have not yet seen the previous episodes, you can find the links for them in the description below. Otherwise, let's get into it. Alright, so first of all, why the Minto Meanings name? Well, so far we have covered the positional and aesthetic properties of mint numbers, and now we're looking at the meanings conveyed by some very specific numbers, hence this name that I chose here. And we also here we see this chart that showcases the 6 subcategories. So, and in a clockwise manner, they are the years, the personals, the culturals, the item specifics, the memternets, and finally the scientifics. So as usual, this is the order in which I'll be presenting them. Right, so first in 1998 Marina to introduce the most straightforward subcategory. So indeed, so as the name suggests, so the mint number simply represents a year. So now, of course, so technically speaking, 1023 is also a year, but that is not what you think about when you see this number. Or is it? I don't think so, but anyway, so the main years to look forward to are the years from the 20th and the early 21st centuries. But it's true that there are some other very specific years from other centuries that may also hold some value as well. And, but more on that later. So next we have the personals represented by our blossom here with an unusual mint number in red. So as the name suggests, so this category is for any mint number that holds a personal value in the eyes of the collector. So for example, the mint number can be, or at the very least contain, the collector's favorite number, or it could be a special year for that person. So really there is no limit to what can be of importance to someone, so which makes this subcategory the most subjective of them all here. And in addition, so we have collectors that come from a physical world and are now into VeVe, and a few people that got into VeVe first and are starting to get into physical collectibles. So and they may want to match the edition numbers together. So this also counts as a personal to me. And on that subject, so we have our friend the Rebel Dog that has a file where it tracks some of those specific numbers in VeVe that the community is looking for to match their physical counterparts. So you can ask him about it, and if you yourself have a specific number you're looking for, so we can add it to the list as well. So next we have the culturals, so with the 3 examples here instead of the usual one. So first, so the mint number is or contains some special numbers in for different cultures. So for example, we have 7, which is widely considered to be lucky in a number of countries, and also in Chinese culture, the number 8 is of special importance. So this is why also that in VeVe the total edition sizes for collectibles, they often end up with 888. So it's no coincidence. And then, so as a follow-up to what I said earlier, so we have some numbers that hold historical significance. So with in particular some key years that if like 1867 for Canada or 1776 for the United States, for example. And finally, so any other number with cultural or societal significance would also be included here. So for example, 911, which is the emergency number in numerous countries, would fit in this subcategory. So next, the fourth subcategory is the item specifics, represented by this comic right here. So here are included the mint numbers with unique meaning for a specific collectible. So for example, so the year of a first appearance of our superhero, or the jersey number of a football player, for example, they would fit in the item specifics. And in addition, if the mint number is or contains a number which is part of the collectible's name. So for example, what I mean by that is, for example, if we have a number 56 Bruce Tim Harley Quinn and the mint number is 0056 or 5656, then that would hold more value as well for this specific collectible only. So next, one of the best names yet, so the Mintonets, so represented by 420 Cleopatra and a 404 Dragon Girl. So without surprise, so this is where your memes and internet culture numbers belong. So for the memes, well, we have the 420s and the 69s, so for reasons I do not need to explain. And well, I also added 277 as an example for people who are into Cyberpunk 277 memes. And if you have any other meme related numbers, feel free to comment them in the comment section below. And for the internet culture, so 1337 and the classic 404 page not found message would be part of the internet culture here. And finally, we have the scientifics. So this subcategory includes any popular constant from the STEM field. So STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So the most popular being P, which is shown here. And it's so popular that some people, they celebrate P Day on March 14, and there are also competitions of the most digits of P you can remember. So that's that. And okay, so another one, so E, which is Euler's constant, could be another one. But so with that said, so yes, this is the smallest subcategory for sure, and I personally haven't seen anyone yet specifically looking for those in VeVe, but that doesn't mean that this subcategory shouldn't exist, and wouldn't be surprised that one day we have at least one people looking for the P number in VeVe. So let's see. And on that, well, this concludes part 3. So I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next episode in this series, which is will be part 5. And but in the meantime, the next video will be where I reveal my favorite numbers. So stay tuned for that. So thanks again, and goodbye, everyone.